Investigators now believe this brush fire burning in Pasco County is the work of an arsonist. In the past 90 minutes, a reward has been offered to find the person responsible. We've learned that the fire is 50% contained, but flare-ups are still possible.
U.S. Highway 19 is now open after smoke from that brush fire forced a closure between Hudson Avenue and New York Avenue last night. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us this Tuesday. I'm Dan Schaefer.
And I'm Dia Riley. We want to get right to Eric Waxler. He is live at the scene of that brush fire following all the newest developments. Good afternoon, Eric.
Hi, Dia. We're in a wooded area just off US 19 and Rhodes Road. This is where firefighters have been working all night long trying to contain the fire, and they have done just that. You can see there are still some areas with some smoldering brush right there. The fire covered 111 acres. It's now contained to half that area. Meanwhile, as you mentioned, officials say this was all caused by arson.
This was by far the worst brush fire I've ever been on with the conditions that it was moving in. It was a very aggressive, and there was no slowing the fire down.
Pasco County Fire Chief Andy Fossa says about 200 people were evacuated from their homes last night as fire tore through trees and brush along US 19. Part of the road was closed until this morning.
At one point, thought we had slowed it down a little bit, but the winds picked back up, and it started crowning in the trees, running through the treetops.
Officials say it all started at the Links Golf Course and was intentionally set. It's the second case of arson in Hudson in the last couple of weeks.
The last gentleman that we had with our last brush fire was apprehended, so we know it was not him.
There is concern the fire could spread again later today as winds pick up, and the health department issued an alert warning anyone with respiratory conditions to limit your exposure to the smoke.
And the smoke is going to be around for over a week. So if you have any issues like that, we advise you to stay inside and travel as minimal as possible.
And the stench of that smoke is thick in the air. Definitely can give you a scratchy throat, irritate your eyes. Children should also be careful. Hudson Elementary is keeping its students indoors, and there is a $5,000 reward being offered to anyone with information on who may have started this fire. You can remain anonymous. The number to call is 813-929-2750. That number is on our website, abcactionnews.com. We'll be monitoring the situation all day long to make sure that there are no flare-ups and this fire remains under control. Live in Hudson, Eric Waxler, ABC Action News.